What's up, guys? Pedro DoorDash Santiago back at you. So I just realized yesterday after I dashed, I left my bag somewhere. I don't know if I left it on somebody's stoop. It is what it is. So that kind of sucks, but I do have another bag, so not a big deal. So today I don't need to dash that much, but I did pretty good yesterday. Put out a video yesterday, some sports analogies about dashing and stuff like that. I might do a couple more today. Today I am going to talk about unassigning orders and why sometimes it's okay to do it and why other times you need to be patient. I think it depends on you and your philosophies, but I can speak to what works for me. We'll see. A couple quick shout outs. It's a guy that commented me yesterday, 614 guy. I know he's out right now. He says he's injured. He's kind of watching YouTube to get tips. And when he gets back on the road, he's ready to go. So appreciate that. Yesterday, he called me his top advisor. That was pretty cool. I think he liked the sports analogies I use and he agreed with them. So a couple other guys later I'll give a shout out to that did some comments in the last couple days. But that one kind of spoke to me. I do this for two reasons. Like you guys know, if you haven't watched the channel, I do this for tips on dashing. If you're not making $30 to $35 an hour, subscribe and I'll help you. Let's hit the subscribe button together. Appreciate it. Give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a dislike. If you don't agree, that's fine too, right? You're entitled to your opinion. I talk about what works in my market. I work in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a medium to large size market. Very busy here. Very, very busy here. It's busy on a Monday, just as busy on a Friday. Crazy how it works here, but it's very busy. And then also, that's my girlfriend. I'm chronicalizing my journey to become a small business owner and help other small businesses not have to pay the crazy third-party fees that these apps are charging them. A lot of them in my area have to close down, or I meet them in my travels and they tell me how it's crazy, like 30% of, if somebody orders $50 worth of food, like they're not seeing that $50. They have to give so much to DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub. So I want to help these local businesses out by providing a service to them. So I'm giving myself 9 to 12 months to do it. Meeting a lot of really good people, learning a lot about my market, making connections. And another big thing on my channel is I decided recently to bet on me. So my thing is bet on you, set goals one step at a time. Betting on you could be anything. It could be waking up in the morning, going to your job and saying, I'm going to do this today because I want to strive to be this at my 9 to 5. I want to get a promotion. I want to meet my sales goals. I want to help other people at my job reach their goals. Whatever it is that's betting on you, do it. And you can do it every day. It could be something really small. It could be something really big. I wish I had this mindset 20 years ago. I think I'd be in a different spot in my life, but I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. But a year from now, I'll be in a better spot. And that's what it's about for me. And dashing also allows me the freedom to do that, right? Because I can do it as little and as much as I want. But while I'm doing it, I want to make money, right? And I make $30, $35 an hour. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We'll do a short video today. Let's have a good one. All right, guys, let's check out the ratings real quick. So I'm at a 493, 27% acceptance, 93 completion rate, 92 on time, and 22.59 deliveries. I was at a 495 last week, but I got a 1 star from somebody. Not sure why, but they gave me a 1 star. And then I got a couple 5s yesterday that brought me back up a little bit. So these are my ratings. Share yours with me, guys. Where are you guys at? All right, guys, we taking this? I don't think so. Are we taking this one? I don't think so. This already been declined 3 times. That's why I said $3.75 versus $3. All right, guys, first time for everything. I've heard of this before from people, but I've never experienced it. So I get a lot of stacked orders. I just accepted a stacked order. I turn on the app in probably 15 seconds. I got an order for Panera. The destination drop-offs, this Panera is right on the cusp of downtown zone and Webster Groves. I go to it a lot, but the drop-off is 2 orders. It's only $11.50, but the miles is only 3 miles. But it's taking me right to the downtown area, so I'll do this one, turn the app off, turn it back on, get to $3 peak. So not a bad way to start. I do that sometimes if it makes sense. But it's the first time. I accepted the 2, and then right after it added a 3rd order to the same place. I've never had I got 2,249 deliveries from DoorDash. I've never had an order where it was 3 orders in one, not one time. So they added $7 for 600 yards. So this is all going to the same little like downtown block here. So probably pretty convenient. So I'm at $18.50 for the first 3 orders. That's not a bad way to start, and it'll put me in a decent spot. But I've never seen that before, never. And I do a lot of dashes, and I'm out here a lot. I do about 25 to 28 deliveries a day, and that's the first time I've ever seen that. So not sure if that's something that's changing. Not sure if they're just so busy that they had to do that, but I find it a little odd. We'll see if that trend continues today with 3 orders on one. All right, guys, so good time to talk about unassigned orders. Some of my videos, I've talked about this before. My philosophy is I don't wait more than 15 minutes. I've done it a few times, maybe if it's the last dash of the day, or it's in a time where it's not busy, and I know that if I unassign, I might not get a really good order, or if the dollar amount, the payout's really big and the distance is really small, then maybe it's worth the time. Because I don't like one order to take more than 20 minutes combined. Driving, waiting to pick up, and dropping off. I need to do 3 to 4 orders in an hour. So if I'm taking more than 20 minutes on an order combined total time, it's not really, it doesn't fit into my plan. But as far as unassigned orders go, my philosophy on that, I'll give a sports analogy, right? If you're going to a place and it's busy and you see there's a lot of other dashers there, you start talking to the dashers, you see that they've been there 5, 10, 15 minutes already, and they got there before you, they're probably getting their food, they're probably getting their order before you. So you know you're going to be there probably at least 15 or 20 minutes as well. So talk to your dashers. My analogy is like if you're a fisherman or you go fishing. I don't fish a lot. My brother does. I fished a couple times with him. If you're going to a lake, a pond, and you start putting your lures out there, right, and you're not getting anything, and you're wasting a lot of time, right, and you want to catch some fish, you want to make some money, you're going to these merchants, you're wasting a lot of time, you're waiting. If you're standing around, you're not making money. You should either be on your way to getting money or coming back from getting money. If you're a fisherman, you should be catching some fish or taking fish off your hook. So if you're fishing, my analogy is you don't just stay in that one spot. If you see there's no action, if you see you can't get a fish and you've been there 15, 20 minutes, what do good fishermen do? They cast in, they walk downstream a little bit, they cast in another spot, they see where the fish are at, they want to catch fish. They don't just stand there and just say, I'll figure, it'll be okay, it'll be fine. The fish will eventually come to me. No, the money ain't coming to you, you got to go to the money. And the quicker you can unassign an order, if it's taking too long, the faster you're going to be on your way to the next one, okay? That's my tip. Figure out what your time limit is. Maybe it's 30 minutes in your market. Maybe it's 5. On a Friday night, if it's super busy and I'm pumping, I'm not waiting more than 10 or 12 minutes because I know I can get another order of equal value and probably not have to wait and be on my way to it. Standing around, waste time, it's not good. So let's see, sometimes this Breadco here can be super fast. I got 3 orders. I hope I don't have to wait more than 15 minutes. That's going to be my cap. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, waited about 10 minutes. Not bad. The first 2 orders I got were already there. I had to wait on the 3rd one that they stacked. So, not bad. But I want to share a little. So the customer asked me right as I was picking up that 3rd one. One of them, I didn't even look at it. I just got a text. I'm not sure which one it is, but where's my food? Exclamation point was their text message to me. So I looked at the delivery times. The first one was supposed to be delivered 10 minutes ago. So I'm assuming it's that gentleman. I can't control that. Feel like that's a little rude, but it is what it is. I'm not going to let him take my energy today. When I give him the food, I'll just let him know, sorry, man, waiting on a couple of other orders. I'm not going to reply back to him because I don't want to get into that text exchange with the customer. It's not really worth it. Where's my food? Exclamation point. So I'm going to chalk it up to maybe he's just having a bad day at work. I'll forgive him. Not going to let him take my energy. Thought it was kind of funny, actually. So let's drop these 3 off. I'm going to be right at 11. By the time I'm finished, probably 11:32. So 32 minutes to work, $18. Not bad. So on decent pace so far. Oh man, I just realized this order's on the 20th floor. I'm off to drop the second one off. 20 floors is probably not, it's gonna take a little bit of time. So only thing is you could see if it's a big building before you accept, but you can't know, you don't see the delivery instructions until after you accept the order. So that wouldn't be an order I would normally take. It's only, this one's only for $5.50. It was part of the stacked order. So if this was by itself, I would have declined. It would have been called a super decline, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not, hopefully it didn't take too long. All right guys, so that the lady was actually downstairs in the lobby. So I didn't have to go up to 20th floor, but got lucky, I guess. So let's see what we get. I just dropped off the third one. All right guys, so just accepted the fourth one for a sushi place. Oh, am I getting a stacked on this one? I am getting a stacked. $8 1 mile. Check it. So this is gonna wind up being a $20 order. It's going 6 miles. I don't love the distance, but remember when I started my peak, starting in Webster Groves, there wasn't a peak pay. Went to Panera, dropped these 3 off downtown, $3 peak. I ended my dash. Now I'm on the $3 peak because I'm in downtown. I'm gonna pick it up from this sushi place on Washington and I'm gonna go back to Webster Groves. That's both of these drop-offs. So I'm gonna make the quick 20 bucks, okay? I'm gonna keep my $3 peak and then I'm gonna be in the zone I wanna be. Now that to me is, it doesn't get much better than that, okay? I can dash from that $3 peak in the area I wanna be. So it's all about strategy, right? And I knew that going in. That's why I accepted the Panera. And then I accepted this sushi one because it was good payout, but then also because the miles are going to take me to where I want to be. So good day. Good. It's a good start to the day. All right, guys. So these 2 sushi orders might take a little bit of waiting time. So let's talk real quick. Talk about strategy and sports analogies, right? When you're dashing, you want to be playing chess, not checkers. You need to think multiple steps ahead, okay? Multiple steps. I say that because I strategized. I looked at the peak I had out there. I said, you know what? If I do this order, I can do that order. I'm probably going to get an order here and it's going to take me where I want to go. You need to script your dash how you'd like it to go. So if you think of the good football coaches in football, right? That first drive when they get the ball, okay? When Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs get the ball, Andy Reid and Eric Bellamy or whatever his offensive coordinator's name is, and Patrick Mahomes, they know what the first 10 plays are. They just do. They've thought about it all week. They've game planned it. They know what areas they want to attack. They know what defensive backs they want to attack. They know how they know their blocking schemes. So when you're out here dashing, you want to know your first few moves, okay? You want to set up your day to be successful, right? Don't just go out here dashing willy-nilly and I'm just going to take what it gives me. I'm going to go where it's going to take me. I'm going to chase the money. That's not how you want it to be. You want to strategize where you want to be, what offers you're going to accept, what plays you want to make, so that at the end of your dash, you made what you wanted to make. You drove the least amount of miles with the least amount of stress. All right, guys, so a couple shout outs. David DS, he's got a channel. My boy, Pocket Watching with JT, he does really good content on like taxes and saving money and things like that. Check him out. Good friend of mine, dear friend of mine. And a girl named Anna and Tramika Harris. I got your message last night. Appreciate that. So just a few people that have been commenting back and forth. I know there's a lot of you. I try to give a shout out here and there when I can. So if you give me a comment, if you got questions, let me know. If you got a channel that you want people to check out, if you're new, put a link in, whatever. I'm all for that. The more people that we got out here that can help others stay motivated, betting on themselves, making money while you're out here. If you're making $15, $20 an hour, if that works for you in your market, great. But I would challenge you, you can make more if you think about it and strategize and don't just take every order and really think about where it's dropping you off at and, follow some of my tips. So we'll see. We'll see how today goes. All right, guys. Super slow Tuesday today. I've done 7 orders in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Not bad, but what I'm kind of worried about is I haven't even declined a lot. So I've only, I don't know. I've probably gotten 20 orders in total today. Usually by now I would have gotten at least 40, twice that. So I don't know, slow day in my market today, not a big deal. I can still make what I need to make. I'm probably gonna have to be out here maybe a little longer than I'd like to be today, maybe an extra hour in total to make what I need to make. But or I might just take an L today, make a little bit less and relax a little bit. Haven't decided yet, but definitely see a decrease in offers today. Ooh, that was brutal. So I did not take my own advice. I waited 21 minutes for that Chipotle order. The payout was good. Mileage was low. And it wasn't even busy in there. I don't know, it was strange. If today would have been a busy time, or if I'm at peak lunchtime, I would have unassigned it, but it's 1:44 right now. There wasn't a lot going on. I think I'm gonna drop this one off. I'm really close to home. I think I'm gonna call it a lunch shift. Not a great lunch shift. Still gonna be at about $24 an hour, but that's off for where I'm usually at. But not bad. Just not a lot of orders out there today. Not a lot. Either that or the peak pay brought some people out today. And I did see a lot of dashers everywhere I went. There was people out trying to make money. So hopefully other people made money. I don't know. Wasn't my day today. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'll probably dash a little bit tonight, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. All right, guys, real quick, we talk about, you know, knowing your expenses, making good decisions. You know, I give you guys tips. So I use an app called Get Upside app. It's an app for gas stations. I'm at $40 right now. I've acquired by using this app. It's a free app. I can cash it, and it goes to like my PayPal if I want, or I can save it up and get a gift card. It's free gas. Okay. Literally, you get cash back. I get about 20 to 25 cents cash back. I'll leave a link in the description box. Sign up. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're a gig econ worker and you're driving, you need to have an app like this. It's called Get Upside. Check it out. All right, guys. So I just saw a guy dashing. He had his dog in his car with him. So I don't know the whole story behind it. I'm not going to pass too much judgment. It could be like a therapy dog, or maybe the dog just had some kind of surgery. He didn't want to leave him by himself at the house. It's not the vibe I got, but hopefully I'm wrong. But he was dashing with me, or I saw him in a place. He got in his car. His dog was there, kind of a bigger dog, in the front seat. He put the food. He didn't have a hot bag. He put the food in the front seat right by the dog. The car on the inside was super dirty. Not a good look. If I'm a customer and I see that this gentleman has my food right next to the dog and the car's really dirty, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being bougie. I don't feel like that's a really good, not very responsible food handling, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys ever seen that? The thing that was more upsetting wasn't the dog. It was that he put the food by the dog and then the car was just dirty. So I think for me, if he has it in a bag and he puts the food next to the dog, not the end of the world. Or if he puts it in the back, or the dog's in the back, he puts the food in the front, not a big deal. Like, you know, you dashing with your dog, kind of cool, right? But he put the bag right next to the dog's like sniffing the bag. And then the car is just, he's got like Mountain Dew bottles everywhere. Like, he parked right next to me. This is why I saw it. And it was just, the car was atrocious. So, you know, for me, that's pretty gross. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm overreacting. It could be possible. I tend to do that sometimes. But it just rubbed me the wrong way. It just looked nasty to me. So, I don't know.